Nestled off Scotland's west coast, the Isle of Islay is rich fishing territory. It sustains jobs, income for families, and helps keep the island's economy alive. Islay Crab Exports is a family-run business, exporting crabs, lobsters, scallops and winkles, the vast majority going to other EU countries. Brexit weighs heavy on the minds of bosses who turn over almost €7 million a year.
Most of our sales are going to France, Spain, Portugal, so a huge amount of our business is done with these countries. And all our workers are coming from Bulgaria and Romania, so this Brexit thing is going to have a huge impact on our company.
Under the European Union's common fisheries policy, all European fishing fleets have equal access to EU waters. It's something that's become a battle line in Brexit. Britain's fishing industry in general has long supported Brexit, with voices demanding the UK takes back control of its waters. The thinking is that in the future, after Brexit, foreign vessels could still be allowed to fish in places like Scotland, but Britain would dictate the access. Here in Scotland, it's claimed 60% of what would be Scottish fish is currently caught by other EU nations. But to maintain frictionless exports to the continent in future, restricting other European boats may well hit the rocks. And a no deal could be devastating.
I'm sure there's going to be a considerable extra costs for us. There's going to be time delays with the transport, with all the customs controls, lots of extra paperwork, catch certificates and all sorts of things.
How worrying is that for your company then? Could it be make or break?
Whether we keep trading or not, it's, who knows?
What do you hope now will happen with Brexit?
I'll just get it sorted as quickly and easily as possible.
For Gabriel from Bulgaria, who's sending money back home, a lot is riding on Brexit.
If they exit, I hope we will keep our work here. They will allow us to stay here. We are working here because in Bulgaria doesn't have so much work for us. The payment it's not so good. And for a young people like me, it's hard to make a family.
Brexit could bring mixed fortunes for the fishing industry here in Scotland and the rest of the UK, an industry that brings so much to communities like Islay. Damon Embling, Euronews, Islay in Scotland.